Hey, everybody! It's New Year's Eve, 2025. My name's Malcolm. I got a cup of coffee and I have you guys with me. Thanks for joining me. I know it's early in the morning, but hey, that's what we do here. We got Uncle Terry in the house. Hey, Uncle Terry, how's it going? Mr. Stretchy Britches. And, of course, Mel is here. First and foremost, the first comment of the day for us. She's always on point. Random used to be that way from Australia, but his schedule. Anyway, he's on the other side of the world. We've been over that. Today is National Make Up Your Mind Day, as well as New Year's Eve. Anybody going to be partying tonight? Staying up late? And I'm not. It's also National Champagne Day, or Champagne. So yeah, make up your mind, get some champagne, stay up late for New Year's Eve. It's all today. It's all today. There's Liz. Hey Liz, I like your dance videos with Addie. Those are fun to watch. You really got her moving now. She's getting the groove. She's doing an awesome job. Those are really fun to watch. You got to work today. Oh yeah, Mel got a brand new car. Congratulations on that. It's a really nice one. Toyota. It'll last you a long time. You got nothing to worry about there. And so yeah, better than doing constant repairs on an old beater. You know, you try to make the cars last as long as you can, but eventually you're just like, you know what? It's just too much. It's interfering with my life and everything. So you got to get something. You got to trade up. So you did. It looks good. I like the red. It's nice. That's why I got that way too. I had that Kia Optima for years, and it ran great. It had and then it started having issues, and I wanted something. I didn't want to be broke down on the side of the road, and so I just traded it in. Now I got a Subaru, and I love it. But anyway, there's Lambley Life. How you feeling, Laura? You feeling a little bit better? You said you were getting sick. Hopefully you're doing okay today as well. Yeah. Why should you put your calendar in the freezer to start the new year in a cool way? Thank you. There's your corny joke for the day. You can share that. You can say you came up with it. I don't mind. Yeah, nothing serious. Great vibes, good for me. Yeah, you're the goof. You're the goof. Hey, that video, but I've finally got my first viral video. It's almost at 1 million views. And I've got other people discovering the channel. Maybe we'll get more people to join us in the chat on the morning shows. I'm not sure, but I sure hope they do. Come by and say hi. I'm excited. The channel's growing. I have you guys to thank for it. Always being there for me, supporting me, and it gave me, the motivation to keep going. So thank you guys. There's Jerry. Hey, how's it going? Jay Twist is here. We got all kinds of people here this morning. This is great. But yeah, National Make Up Your Mind Day. And that's like, well, it's time to make up your mind. Anybody doing New Year's resolutions? I think we went over that the other day. I don't know. You have these ideas like, oh, I'm going to start working out. I'm going to eat better. Or I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to do that. And then you do for about a week. Maybe the New Year's resolution should be just for the New Year's Day. That'd be more conceivable. That'd be easier to do if you said your New Year's resolution was just for New Year's Day. Who said it had to be for the entire year? Who'd come up with that? I just got it for you guys. I just figured it out. For you all. Do your New Year's resolution and do it for that New Year's Day. That's all I count for. And you're set. And you can say I did it for New Year's Day. People will be puzzled, but it makes sense if you think about it. And there's less stress. We don't want to stress. Why do we want to stress ourselves with dedicating to making goals we can't keep? No drinking and driving. Exactly. New Year's resolution. No drinking and driving. I'm not going to punch anybody in the face this year. That type of thing. Those I can get behind. That'd be a good New Year's resolution, right? Mel. Yeah. Don't drink. There's all kinds of feasible New Year's resolutions. And then got the ball dropping in Times Square here in Georgia. We have the peach drop. It's like the Times Square, the ball, but it's a peach, and everything in Georgia is peaches, and so they do that in Atlanta on midnight here. So, yeah, I don't go to the big city. I like my small little town. Go watch it on TV. Safety of my own home. You're not going to cuss all year. Good luck with that. That's good. Well, see, you're giving yourself a challenge. Make it easy. I'm not going to go to space this year. There you go. It's simple. Come and they're going to be like, oh, so funny. You don't know. I may have had the opportunity, and I'm going to turn it down. If somebody says, hey, trip to space, I'm like, sorry, my New Year's resolution, can't do it. But, come up with 3 or 4 of them that way. And then you can be like, I'm out doing all you guys. Sure, working out and eating great. That's everybody. Do something unique. Be original. That's what I would tell them if they make fun of you. Yeah. With enough beans, you may go to space. Yeah. Sandusky. We drop a walleye in Ohio in Sandusky. Oh, okay, that's cool. And, a lot of states are doing that, trying to get their own little thing going for New Year's to draw in crowds and so that New York doesn't have all the fun, right? I like watching the New Year's from around the world, all these different fireworks shows, and that's kind of cool. You see the extravagant shows that they have, and Sydney, Australia last year had a really impressive one. Of course, they show the Opera House, and they got a helicopter or something flying around watching it, and they had these barges in the water, and they were shooting off so many fireworks. It was insane. But a lot of countries do that. And then New Zealand had this like one Roman candle on a hilltop. They were going around all these different cities doing these great fireworks shows and celebrations, and then they panned to New Zealand, and I swear it was like some bell tower on a church with a couple of Roman candles and a sparkler on top. It was like, it was so pitiful looking, so pitiful, and they were happy. They were happy. Like, we saved a lot of money. We still did something. It was. I wish it's got to be on the internet somewhere. Everything's on the internet. Yeah. Just it's. I laughed at that. I don't know. That stays in my mind. Hopefully, New Zealand will pull off a better one this year. Maybe they just had a defective firework demonstration. I don't know. It was pretty bad compared to a lot of other countries, but. 32 degrees feels like 28. It got cold. We got spoiled with our warm weather down here in the south, and then it got flipping cold. Anyway, Thomas Edison demonstrated the incandescent light in New Jersey in 1879. It said, I was reading into that, we all know that Thomas Edison had a crew of people helping with his inventions. He didn't do it all himself. And they already had a bulb 40 years prior. I didn't know that. I mean, he demonstrates the incandescent bulb in New Jersey in '79, big event, where they had the power generator that could sustain all the bulbs they were showing off, like a World's Fair type thing. I didn't know they had light bulbs in 1839. I thought they were just like digging in the dirt and lighting candles. I don't know. Compared to today, that's all I could think about back then. Freezing your gonads off and digging in the dirt. Chopping down a tree. Going fishing. That's about, a lot simpler back then. I'll tell you that for sure. Had to have been. Wombo's here. Hey, Ray, how's it going? You've been up all night long. Ray's our night owl. He pulls the third shift for everybody. Third shift running all night long. I couldn't do it. I'm not a night person. 10 o'clock, I'm out. But I guess if I, had to, I would. But hey, Ray does his thing. He does good for himself. So more power to you. But yeah, 1839. That's crazy. They had bulbs back then. I don't know. Another long night, man. Was it a good night though, Ray? You're exhausted. I don't know. Ray, like I said, he stays up. He does gig work, dashing and stuff like that. Well, he was alive last night. He fell asleep. Hey, doing great. I've got, like I said, other devices over here. Sometimes I play you guys stuff in the background just for the heck of it. But gig working all night long. I don't know. Did Ray bore you? He's been working in the middle of the night. Ray's not boring. He's just got really bad hours, bad work hours. I don't know. There's one more little story here. This company, homegrown, locally owned and operated company, started in the early 80s, did some stuff with computers and whatnot, and the CEO sold the company, $2.7 billion or something like that, and but he made in the contract that over the course of 5 years, the employees receive part of that buyout as a bonus, and it's like $400-something thousand over the course of 5 years they get added on top of their regular salary for working for that company and helping build it. to where it was, where they could sell it for $2.7 billion. I thought that was really cool. The boss is like, hey, I wouldn't have been here without these guys, so let's make sure they get a little something. That's awesome. I think he had like 500 employees. I didn't do the math, but yeah, I don't know if all of them are getting it. I guess they are. I guess they're all getting it. That, who would have known? Work for that company, right? Doing computer stuff for now that his stuff that he sold and did whatever he did with, part of like data centers and stuff. Now had some rough times through the computer rise and fall market, but that's pretty cool. Sold it, made some money. That's great. James is there too. I'm reading some of the comments here on the chat. Yeah, he's get out of the way too early. No, taco coma. I was craving a cheeseburger last night. I didn't go get one. I didn't have all the stuff to make a good. I want a good thick cheeseburger with the lettuce, tomato, and onions and stuff on it. I didn't have all that here, or I'd done it myself. But yeah, I think I may go get that. That'll be my. I'll party at a burger joint. Probably go to a place that makes them not like McDonald's, but something maybe local, and get a really nice cheeseburger. There's another place up here in town that does like the smash burgers or whatever we call them, locally owned and operated thing, and they're really good, not expensive. May check them out. I don't know. Tuesdays is Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Well, there was a street vendor in Birmingham that did street tacos, and they were like $2 or $3 a piece. Delicious, so good, and authentic, as I guess it was authentic as you can get. It was ran by a Hispanic-owned food truck, and they sold all kinds of food and stuff that we like here in the States, but of course stuff that they like back home as well. And yeah, the street tacos were great. Used to get like 3 or 4 of them at a time. And then I found a restaurant that does it here too. Not as good as a food truck, but decent. And street tacos. And street tacos are pretty simple. There's really not a lot to them, but they're very tasty. I like it. Yep. I know, the food trucks. Well, they put passion into it, you know? These chain restaurants, they got to take training videos on how to run the place. Welcome to being an employee at blah, blah, blah restaurant. Today, we're going to, now, you food truck, you're like, all right, I got this stuff. We got to hustle. Let's make it right. This is my passion. We're going to get the food out there. The people are going to love it. That's where it is. A lot of food truck stuff's really good. Some of it can be darn expensive, though, too. And I'm like, wow, more power to you, but is it really that good? I can't see spending $30 per person in a food truck. That, to me, is too much. Yeah. You think a food truck, you're like, okay, like the hot dog stand in the city or something. You get a hot dog, you're not paying arm and leg for it. You get something simple, but tastes really good. I don't know. I'm rambling, as I always do. But yeah, I had an idea for a food truck. Take a small truck. They're upgrading the vehicles at the post office, and those little bitty trucks that everybody's so used to seeing. Get one of those, cut the side out, and make it like a coffee vending truck, and just sell coffee and donuts out of it. No foo-foo coffees. You get coffee, you want cream and sugar or black. That's your options. And then sell some regular donuts, and then just drive up to places and sell coffee and donuts. I think it would work if somebody had the time and effort to do it. I think that would work. 10 tacos for $16. Wow. Jeez Louise, 10 tacos? That's a lot. Oh, you found a church that serves tacos for free. Oh, well, that's cool. Like a volunteer thing. That's nice. That's cool. I was looking for some volunteer options. There's one in my town, but it's like Monday from noon to 2. I was like, are these retired people volunteering? That's it? Nobody with jobs? I don't know. But anyway, that's my 15 minutes, guys. I got to run, go to my regular job, and maybe I'll show up tonight on the video. I don't know. We'll see. Do I stay up late? Again, I don't know. We'll see. But either way, 2025, it's almost done. We're getting into the next year. I hope it's just as good, if not better, as the last one. Again, thank you all for your support, watching and putting up with me for the past 2 years with this stuff, and to 20 more years of this stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. I like it. I enjoy it. Bye, guys. Have a great